Hey, good night. So I just wanted to share something that came to me tonight. For more than 14 months now, I had been often meditating on two Bible passages. The first is Matthew 6, verses 25 to 34, and Philippians 4, verses 6 to 8. I'm often reading from New Living Translation, NLT. And again, I've been reading these two passages repeatedly over time. Yet tonight, I found myself sharing with Dad, who felt somewhat anxious. And, I shared with him, hey, back in October of 2020, I had my first ever series of panic attacks, of anxiety attacks. And that, I have been meditating, I've been focusing on these passages as one of my coping mechanisms. I also go through therapy, and I don't know why that it all connected itself for me tonight, but it did. So I just wanted to share this with you. Hang with me for a second. In Philippians 4:6, it says, don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell God what you need and thank Him for all He has done. Right? Now, many of us get stuck on 4:6, right? Many of us get stuck on 4:6 because we're worried. We experience anxiety. We have different fears. And it was through therapy that I'd actually heard something that stuck with me. My person said, hey, all anxiety really is, Stephen, is you're playing out in your thoughts a future scenario, a what if, which, by the way, is often the worst possible play, right? The worst possible scenario that could play out is looping in your thoughts. But you're projecting in your thoughts, you are projecting a future that doesn't exist. It's not real, which also made me think about a very common reference to the word fear, which many of you have heard, false evidence appearing real. So fear and anxiety rely on a future that isn't real, that is absolutely false. And so here is the beautiful word of God. If we got stuck on 4:6, right, and we never continued on, we wouldn't realize that there's a prescription for the worry. There's a prescription for the worry. It comes up in Philippians 4:8. In Philippians 4:8. And it's longer than this, but here's the part that really hit home for me tonight. It says, fix your thoughts on what is true. Fix your thoughts on what is true. And what is anxiety? What is fear? It is false. It is a future that doesn't exist. When you read Matthew 6:34, chapter 34, the last verse of Matthew 6 tells you, look, don't worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow have enough problems of its own. Just worry about today. So here is the prescription. We just need to fix our thoughts on what is true. And what we need to do is live for today. Matthew 6 also tells us, look, I take care of the lilies in the field. I take care of the birds in the air. They don't have to plant and harvest. And, I love you even more than those things, right? So I'm sharing this because I am also receiving it, but I just felt so called tonight to share that word with you. And I hope if that speaks to you, you'll let me know. But, just go ahead, fix your thoughts, challenge yourself, fix your thoughts on things that are true, and let us focus on the present. We're going to have a whole heap of things, right, that can get us dialed up and anxious. Many of us have challenges, different challenges we are going through right now. But I want you to just fix your thoughts on things that are true and stay in the present moment. God bless.